Here I am at my home base, 2 months into the experience. Take a walk with me inside, and I'll give you my 2 month review of owning a home base. Okay, so I'm inside my home base. This is the RV that I own on the lot that I own, right on the beach in Southeast Florida. So, for those who watch my channel, you know for the past 5 years, I was living full time on the road out of my car. With the main objective to relocate from New Jersey to Florida and to find a piece of property that was small, manageable, and right by the beach. I wanted to downsize. I wanted to maintain a simple life even if I bought property again. And I wanted to be in a good area by the beach. As I evolved in my nomadic journey living on the road, I found that I didn't need much. Living out of one bag, out of one car, not even an RV, I found great freedom in less. And so I struggled with adding more. And 2 months into owning this home base, I have some negative feelings. I have some positive feelings, and I want to share them both with you. So, number one, I do like knowing that I always have a place to go at the end of the night, even if I choose not to. And there has been some days, some nights that I've not come back to my home base, that I went camping, even stealth parking, just to, be adventurous. So I would say that, though, it's still a positive knowing that I have somewhere to go. I don't feel like I'm going to get in trouble. When you're a full-time nomad, you always feel like, is someone going to ask me where I live? Or, it's just something you always feel like on the run. The number one, that's a positive. I like having somewhere to go if I need to. I don't feel vulnerable. I feel if I get sick, hurt, or injured, I always have somewhere to go. My future's secure. The number one negative is I got sick in this RV. I don't know if it's because of mold, allergens. There's no signs of mold. The RV is spotless. It's clean. It's only 5 years old. But it's humid in South Florida, and, anything can be possible. So that really concerns me. And I don't know if I picked the right community. The community has been a blessing to me. My neighbors have been great. The location is great. But out of all the different communities I looked at, I don't know if this one fits my personality best. And so I've really been mad at myself, mad at God. And you say, how can you be mad at God? You're living by the beach, you're living your dream. Yeah, but I really didn't want to make two decisions. I didn't want to move twice. And even now, sitting in here, like I'm smelling air, and I'm like, man, I don't feel comfortable in my RV. I don't feel comfortable in my community. And it's only 2 months in. That's not good, I could change the RV. I can't change the community. Again, the neighbors, the community has been great. So it's not a negative towards them. It's just that some things aren't a fit for you. And so I feel really hurt. I put a lot of time and effort to try to make the right decision, and I feel I made the wrong decision. I feel it's a positive to have a home base at this stage in my life, but I feel I may have chosen the wrong home base. So, you can't cry over spilt milk, even though I have cursed and been upset about this decision. So my next step is to see how I would sell. I'll probably take a loss if I sold today, because buying and selling property, you have transactional fees with real estate agents, closing costs, etc. And being that I just bought it, I'm going to take an L financially. So, that's very tough to deal with. I could deal with the financial, but I don't want to go through all the emotional thing again. So, but I knew this was a risk. I took the risk. I failed, I feel. I haven't got to the point where I put the property back up for sale. Still not 100%. But if I feel like this 2 months in, there's something wrong. Okay. I still feel, though, the home base is my direction, but it's a very tough thing to get the right home base. And going back and forth, it just tears me up emotionally. But I want to be honest with you. I always told you guys I try to be honest and sincere in my journey, and I'm very grateful for all the positive support to get here. I feel bad complaining about this, but I'm not complaining. I'm sharing. If I'm not honest with you, then there's something wrong. And my main complaint is not that I bought a home base. It's that I think I bought the wrong one in the wrong community, just because it's not a good fit for me. And it was a very tough decision, and I really feel like I let myself down, and I got to regroup again, and that's very discouraging. So that's my 2 month review. Uh, I mean, I could stretch this out to more things, but I think that's the core message that I would communicate, because that's exactly what I feel. So hopefully this video helps you, and I appreciate you watching.